Hey, hi friends, welcome back to Bhau-Automation Lab once again, and let's continue this session for the Appium TDD Framework required tools and technologies. Okay, in previous session we have learned how we are designing the TDD framework, and what are the benefits of TDD framework in automation process. So in this part, let's understand what tools and technology exactly we require for the development of automation TDD framework. So first of all, the first tool is we required to develop the framework. It's JDK should be installed in your system. Okay, in my system I have JDK 21 installed, and I have also set up the environmental setup. I'll just briefly introduce you how to set up and everything. I have already lots of sessions related to this, like a JDK installation and environmental setup, related to the Java technology, how to set up everything related to the APM. So before starting with the TDD framework, we required to understand that what tools and technology we require to that. Okay, so we just briefly introduce all this technology in this session. Hope you have done all this setup already in your system before starting the TDD framework, but I'll just explain you in this like brief. Okay. So first of all, we have like a JDK installing system and our environmental setup also ready. So for example, to install the JDK, we just required to go to the Google and just type Java JDK download. Okay, and go to this official website of Oracle. This is whatever latest version here it is like a JDK related. So I'm using JDK 21. So and my operating system is Windows. So I'm downloading this like exe file from here, 64-bit or zip file or exe file, whatever you require, and just do the next and install this JDK. Okay, it's a very easy process. Okay, after that, set up environmental setup. So how to set up the environmental variable in Windows? We can go to the environmental variable, and here we have to require to set up like a Java home path. Okay, here, so my Java is installed in the program files Java JDK. Whenever you have installed JDK, it will automatically create a folder in program files Java folder is created in your C drive, and there is one folder like a JDK, whatever version you have installed. So I have set up this Java home path. After that, you have to set up one more path in the path variable. You just paste the new and paste Java JDK till bin path. So I have already pasted this. After done this JDK setup, you just uh, go to your CMD part here, like this TDD framework slide, we have mentioned that command to check the Java version. Okay, so whenever your installation is complete, then go to CMD and type here Java space hyphen version. Okay, so here we can see the Java JDK 21 is installed. Okay, so if it is given like this after entering this command, if the response is like this, it means your environmental variable path and Java JDK is properly installed in your system. So first setup is first we require Java JDK installation and environmental path setup. Okay, so second technology we require is Eclipse installation. So this is not an installation, you just go to the Java Oracle website. So here we can download Eclipse download. This is the official website for Eclipse download. So go to this official website only. We not required to download entire this Eclipse setup. Okay, don't go here. I have already always explained that go to this download package, and after that Java Eclipse IDE is enough for us. Okay, whenever you download that Eclipse IDE, just store that folder in somewhere. Yeah, you have some errors here. Let me see what is the error. So after refresh, it will be working fine. So here go to the Eclipse org downloads package, and here we have Eclipse IDE Java developer. Okay, you can download this 80/6 Windows, Macs, and Linux, whatever operating system you are using. As per your operating system, you can download this Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Okay, it's good for automation purpose. So you have to download this and create. Once this extract that folder, you can just create a shortcut. Double click on that Eclipse icon and create a shortcut on the Windows, like in your system or here like this in your desktop. Okay, so this is the second technology which we required is the Eclipse IDE. Okay, now let's understand third technology which required is like APM Server latest stable version. Okay, so APM Server desktop version we are required as a beginner level. After some time we can programmatically run the APM Server, but this is the APM Server which we required for the beginner level, for the startup level while starting the automation in TDD framework using like any emulator or mobile devices. Okay, so this is the APM Server we require. So whenever you download it will look like this. So how to download it? Go to the Google again and just type like a APM desktop download. Okay, whenever you download, this is the official website for this releases for APM desktop. Go to that official website, and here is the latest version of APM Server GUI for the zip file, like a DMG file, exe file, whatever as per your operating system, you can download it. Okay, and whatever latest version we have, there are lots of versions here coming in every like quarterly or the per month or like a 2 to 3 weeks. So we can download as per the latest version which is available here. So here is the APM desktop version. You can download that one. So whenever you download that, there is a like this type of shortcut will be created whenever you install that one. Just double click on it and start your APM desktop server GUI. Whenever it is to start, it will be the bridge between your device and your automation script actually, and it will send the request in the JSON wire protocol format to the APM server, your script, and this is the APM server which is connected with your devices, and we can execute our script on the mobile devices. So first of all, before starting this program, we need to, for the practice purpose as a beginner level, we will install this APM server GUI. Now let's understand the next technology which will be required to the developing the Appium TDD framework. It's like Node.js. We require to install that Node.js as well. Okay, so how to install that Node.js? So here is the Appium server. I think it's launched already. Okay, it's launching. 2 times we have clicked on that. So just type Node.js download on the Eclipse. Go to this download Node.js website and download Node.js from here. Okay, whenever you install that Node.js, okay, after that you can see that you just double click on it, that setup, and install it, that setup in your machine. And after the installation complete, just node space underscore v, just check this command into your CMD, like node space underscore v. Okay, and it will return us like which version of Node.js is installed in your machine. If it is written here, then it means your Node.js setup is perfectly set up in your system. Okay, and now let's understand this APM server setup is startup. We have to start this server like this, and it will be show you like welcome to APM. This is the v1 0.22.3 version, and this is the setup on your rest interrupts listener started from the 00, whatever the port number it is. So this type of APM server we have to download and set up. After that, we need to check that Node.js is installed properly in your system, and we can check that Node is installed properly using this command. So fifth technology we required is Android Studio and setup. This is the very important setup while doing the mobile automation, because we require to like the setup SDK and AVD. AVD is called emulator. Whatever emulator we have required is in the system. Okay. So while doing this setup is it's a SDK. It's a software development kit. Okay. So we require to set this in your system, and it's the AVD. And AVD stands for the Android virtual devices. Okay, so it's called as emulator. We require to set up that. So how to do this setup, like Android Studio and SDK in your system? So first of all, let's go to the google.com again, and here we can type simple like Android Studio download. Okay. This is the official website of Android Studio, and you can simply download whatever latest version here is in the Android Studio. Okay. So Luana is the first latest version. So you can download this version and just install in your system. Just do the next. And after the installation is complete, you can simply go to Android Studio. Okay, I have already installed it. So I'll just double click on the shortcuts and run the Android Studio. Okay, so when your Android Studio will get started, okay, you have to like here, like do this, all the things like next projects and sample projects and everything. You can just APM automation. This is the name of my sample project which we have created. So just we need to do the next, and whatever sample project you have to create. So what we first of all require here. So first we require here is the SDK installation properly. Okay, so software development kit should be properly installed. And after that, we required what? So after the installation or completed our installation of this Android Studio, we require to create one emulator. Okay, we can start this emulator without this Android Studio startup as well. But how to do that, I'll explain in later. But first of all, let's understand how to create this device. Okay, so first I'll just stop my current emulator from here. Okay, so this current emulator will get stopped. Okay, after the stop this current emulator, we have to create this device from here. And in the phone section, whatever Play Store available for this device, yeah, in some device and there are no Play Store available. Okay, so we can't install the ARM and whatever software we required to install in this machine, or any application if you need required to install in that machine emulator. So we are not able to install that one. So first of all, Google Pixel, this is the one device, Pixel 4, where Play Store is available. Pixel 3.8 is Play Store available. So any device you can take which is Play Store is available. Okay, just do the next. And after that, here you can download the API level whatever we required, and don't download multiple API levels. It's a basically it's a version of your Android uh, operating system. Okay, so we have to download that, like Nougat, Oreo, that's fine, QNR. All these are the latest version of your operating system. So I have already downloaded like one API level. For example, here in Android Studio, like a 10 from 10 to there are lots of API levels. Okay, so I have one downloaded here, like I have downloaded 34. So here is no download icon, right? So you can download any one, like one single API level from here. Okay, what otherwise it will create a more like space in your system. So any one API level or any one Android version you can download from here and just do the next. Okay, it will take a more time to download everything, guys. You have huge internet required and everything, machine setup also required. It will take a huge time to complete this all the installations. So first of all, just install that all the thing in your system and do the finish. After that, it will create an emulator like this. Okay, and whenever you click on this, it will start the emulator here, running devices. So here, the emulator is created like this. Okay, it's running here. You can running the emulator outside from this Android Studio as well. I will explain you how to run that one. So whenever your setup is completed, guys, in this here. So first we need to understand that in the program files, this the emulator is ready, right? Go to your C drive, and check whether your like go to your C drive, and in the user section, go to here and go to your name of your device, and check here like name of folder. Okay, your name folder, and check whether this app data folder is present or not. First of all, we require to check this one. App data folder should be present here. When we found these folders, roaming, then go to this local folder. Okay, and here we can go to the Android, and here we can found SDK. So in this SDK, we have like a platform tools. This is Android 33 and Android 34. These API labels. These are the platform tools like ADB or whatever were created ADB there. And this is the build tools. Okay. So these are the versions, and this is the emulator. So these folders are very important. Okay. So if you not found the app data folder directly here in your like if it is in hidden format, or like you can just click on this show hidden files icon here. For example, in the views, go to the views, and here you can click hidden items. Okay, so it will available here like app data in this local folder. So what we have to do exactly, go to this Android and SDK, and this is the build tools. Till this build tool, after that till this platform tool, till this platform, and after that this platform tools. All these three paths we need to set up in our environmental variable. Okay, in this go to the edit environmental variable, and here we require to set that. Okay, so first of all, we require to set Android home. This is the path related till this SDK. Till this SDK, this is the Android home path. Okay, so we require to copy this one and go to the in system variable, type there like Android home in the capital letters, Android underscore home. Okay, and after that this page this SDK till this SDK path there. This one the path we need to paste it. So I have already set up this, so I'm not going to install it again. Set up this again. So this will be in the system variable. In this path variable, we need to paste all these three paths, like platform tool till this platform tools, till this build tools, and till this platform. Okay, go to the new and just paste this path here. So these three paths we need to set up. Okay. Now, when you set up these three paths, okay, and you are created your emulator, then go to the CMD and just type here like a ADB. So if ADB related information will show here, then it means your ADB is set up properly. Okay, and also we can check with if your emulator is running status, you can do the ADB devices command as well. We'll show you clearly. Okay, now create an emulator, setup emulator run without launch Android Studio. So how to create this emulator? So for that, I have created this batch file. Okay, so how to do that? So you can create a one notepad. Okay, so normal notepad, we can say that this one, and this is the emulator, right? So I'll just edit it. Not required to create anything. So just type cd. After that, give the path to your emulator folder, SDK emulator folder, which is we have already open here, right? In your C drive. After that, we go to the users, and after that, go to your name. After that, this app data, then this local, then is Android, then is SDK, and this emulator. So this path we need to copy and we just need to paste it here. After cd space and paste this path. Okay, and after that emulator, you need to type emulator space and like hyphen avd. This is the Android virtual device, and this is the virtual device name, Pixel 3 API 34, which is we have already installed right in this here. Pixel 3 API 34, this one. So I'll just stop this device now from here, and I'll just close this APM enter Android Studio. Okay, enter Android Studio to open, and after that, once you created this file, you just need to go to the file and type this. Like I'm already saved, so I'll do the save as like emulator dot bat. You need to set this extension to this file. What is the bat? Whenever you set this, this will and save it and like save it on the desktop. So it will create a batch file by you. So this is the batch file which is created. Now, once you double click on this particular file, it will launch emulator for you without open Android Studio like this. It's launching emulator for you without open Android Studio. It's directly launching emulator for you, right? So whenever you launch this emulator, after that, it will run. Like, so we have installed Android Studio, SDK setup, AVD setup is done. It will take a more time, guys. Don't reliable like it will done like that was faster. I'll just give you the brief about this. I have already created the separate sessions for this, how to install this Android Studio, SDK and everything. You can watch that sessions as well. But I will give you the brief. Okay, so Android Studio, when you install the Android Studio for before starting framework, okay, so go to the CMD, and once you run like and emulator ADB devices, this is the command. Okay, ADB device. Okay, and it will show you what emulator is running currently in your system. Okay, and it should not be in offline or anything. It should be show here like a device. This is the emulator name, and this is the device. So it means your setup is completely ready. Like Android setup is ready, and your creating emulator also is ready. So 6 technology and tools we have seen how to set up your Android Studio. Now install TestNG in your Eclipse. Okay, so first of all, let's create a one like what we can say. Go to our C drive, go to this automation folder, and I'll create a one like a new folder here, name as automation APM. Can share that APM. APM and let's say TDD WS. Okay, so this is our one WS we have created. Now let's start our Eclipse here. So this run as administrator. And we have to set up that new WS which we have created right now. Okay, so we are developing our framework from scratch, and we are learning how to set up our tools and technology. So whenever we are creating from scratch, we have to create a one new WS. It's called as a workspace for your entire project. So whatever project we are doing here in this TDD framework, the all this project is like stored into this particular WS. It's called as a workspace. So till starting Eclipse. Okay, once Eclipse gets started, we'll set up that particular workspace for this Eclipse. Okay, So I'll just go to the here and switch workspace to like others, go to the others, and here we can browse this which we have created currently, automation APM WSTD. This is the workspace we are setting and now launching this one. Okay, so this workspace is currently blank. Now when this Eclipse will get launched, it should be metadata folder here. It's created. Perfect. So now we are launching this Eclipse in this particular folder or particular workspace. So once Eclipse is launched, now this will be showing like this. So I will hide this welcome window. Okay, and this one. Now we have to install the TestNG. How to install the TestNG? Go to help and install, go to Eclipse Marketplace. Okay, and type here TestNG. This is the best way to install the TestNG, and it's the latest version in your Eclipse. Okay, we have other methods also we can find out. You can simply find out it on Google, but this is the best like process to install the TestNG in your Eclipse. So go to the Eclipse Marketplace and just type here like a TestNG and search it. So I have already installed this TestNG. So you have to install this TestNG in your Eclipse, okay, and just restart your Eclipse to apply the changes in your Eclipse. So first of all, do these changes. Install Eclipse in your TestNG in your Eclipse IDE. Okay, so this is the next technology we have done till now. After that, what we have to do? Let's go to our PT presentation once again. Install Eclipse. And after that, create a Maven project. It's a 881 subject. So how to create a Maven project? I have many times I have explained this. Like deeply, before starting the framework, I will go to the file. I'll go to the new. You can go to the others, and here we can go to the Maven. As a Maven, as a build management tool, we are using. Everyone knows the Maven is the perfect build management tool for the automation project. So let's take this Maven project. After that, use this default workspace location, create a sample projects, keep archetypes like the sections. I will just click on this. This is very important part. After that, click on next, and here I can type like a com for the commercial dot apm dot automation. Okay, this is my package name, and this is the Appium TDD framework. TDD framework. This is the my basically Artifact ID is my project name, group ID is my package name. So I'll just create this one and click on the finish. Okay, so it will creating the Maven TDD Maven like build management tool and TDD related best framework practice for you. It will create a sample project process, and it's built SRC main Java, SRC main resources, SRC main test, SRC main SRC test resources, and JRE, all this in your system. Okay, and this is the form.xml. It's the heart of your system which will be created. So this is we have created our simple Maven project. Perfect. So we have created Maven project in our system. Now let's understand what technology next we need to. So add Java client libraries, language specific libraries into our system. Okay, so let's understand in the next part. So let's continue this chapter in the next video. Thanks so much for watching this.